What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing today? My name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the funding coach, and I'm coming to you live from my home office. Today's topic, what we're going to talk about today, what you need to know about business credit and lender compliance. What you need to know about business credit and lender compliance. Um, Most people might call lender compliance their foundation. See, when you're starting a business and you're applying for business credit or business loans, lenders and creditors are going to check some things out regarding your business. I call this lender compliance because um, this is what lenders look for. Okay, other people call it your business credit foundation, making sure everything is legit and set up correctly. So when lenders do look at you or creditors do look at your business to extend you a line of credit or funding, that everything is all those boxes are checked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my software and show you what the steps are for lender compliance. Okay. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's see, share screen. Oh, great. Let's see. Hold on a second. My computer is not allowing me to share the screen. All right. Let me just go through the list right quick. Um, Technical issues. Okay, here we go. So the first step is your business entity, right? This is the first thing you need to do when starting a business is do an entity, right? An LLC or an S corporation. And the reason why is because it makes you look more credible and legit. So if you're going to start an LLC, make sure you fill out, I think it's form 2553, which allows them to tax you as an S corporation instead of a sole proprietor. That's a key point. But you have to have one or the other, or you should have one or the other to get the maximum separation from your personal and your business. Um, so you have to have an entity. That's the first checkbox. Okay. The next one is a business location. We cannot do business from our home. You have to have a virtual office. Okay. The lenders and banks are going to search your address, Google your address, and they're going to see if it comes up as a home or if it's going to be a business address, commercial address. And if it's a home address, they can deny you simply because of that. So you need to get a virtual address. And I would suggest you get this right after you file your LLC and get a bank account because you want to use this address on everything else. Some of the individuals that you might want to look at is Alliance Virtual Offices, Opus Virtual Offices, DaVinci Virtual Office, iPostal. iPostal I wouldn't recommend because it's more like a PO box in a FedEx or UPS store. But the rest of them, even Regions is on there. There's a whole list of different virtual offices. I think about 10 different companies provide them. You have to do your research and find the best one that works for you and works within your budget. Okay. So step one was your entity. Step two is your location. All right. These are lender compliance issues that you must have. Step three is your business phone number. You cannot use your cell phone number. You need to have a toll free number. And there are a number of different resources out there that you can get that. I personally used Twilio, but there's VoIP Studios, there's Grasshopper, there's Ring Central, there's Vontage. There's a lot of different companies out there, and a lot of times they're very inexpensive to get maybe $5 a month, maybe 6, $7 a month for a toll-free number that can be routed to your cell phone, so you don't miss any calls. But and then you have to get that phone number listed with your business, associated with your business name and address with 411, the National 411 directory. The National 411 directory um, is basically the online phone book for businesses. Okay, so you definitely want to list that. And if you don't, you can go to listyourself.net and get your phone number, your address listed with 401 directory. If you do not have this could be a reason for denial of your business credit. Okay, so definitely make sure you get that. Uh, Location, phone number, 401 listing. All right, here we go. Let's keep it moving. Okay, the next step is agency listing. Oh no, I'm sorry. Um, your website and email. Okay, you got to have a real website. If you don't have a storefront, you have a virtual office. You got to have something for them to go look at. And a website or landing page is the best thing you can have for that. Um, but if you can't afford a website, just do a landing page. Actually, a landing page. A lot of websites are landing pages now, so that's fine. But if you need some assistance with getting um, getting that landing page or getting a website, there are a bunch of companies out there. You got Wix, you got GoDaddy, you got Domain.com, Crazy Domains. Ignite and Virtual. There's a lot of companies out there that can put up a website. We even do websites for pretty inexpensive websites. Um, that 5-page websites like 500 bucks. So you definitely want to take a look at that. Okay, getting your website, and then you have to have a professional email. You can't have your business name at gmail.com. Though these are reasons that your lines of credit, your business credit, or your funding is being declined because you're using a Gmail account. It's not professional. Okay, and lenders can deny you for any reason they want, so don't give them a reason by not having a professional email. And G Suite's professional email costs $5. There's no reason not to get that. Okay, if you're in business, $5 a month for a professional email is well worth it. All right, your EIN. Now, I would get this right after you get your articles of corporation. You go to the IRS and file for EIN, and it's free. But this is your business Social Security number, right? And this is the number you're going to use in place of your Social Security number when applying for different things. Um, but and any related licenses. If you're in an industry that you need to have a special license for in your state, county, or just in general, like a CPA or more professional services, plumbers and contractors got to have special licenses. But you need to check to see if your county requires you to have just a business license to operate business in that area. Some places don't, some places do. Um, and every state is different. So I can't give you a cookie cutter answer, but you need to get your EIN and any professional licenses that you need to operate your business in wherever part of the country you're at. Okay. Once you have those things, then you're going to go to the bank and open up a business checking account. Okay. And then you're going to get a merchant account, a credit card processing, so you can take payments online through your website. There's a number of different companies. I do it, and I have a number of banks that I work with. But if you're not in a high risk industry, if you're just a standard brick and mortar or retail type online store, then you can use any bank. You get a merchant account from the bank you set your bank account up with. So, um, you know, just get that, and you might want to get one like, um, FreshBooks or QuickBooks or something like that, where it can keep track of your expenses. Come with accounting software, so you can keep track of your business expenses, and have them connected to that business bank account. Okay, do I have any questions? I have any questions? Mm, okay, let's keep it going. Okay. Agency listing is the next step. Agency listing is the next step. Agency listing, meaning your business needs to be listed properly everywhere. Your state, your county, your city, with the IRS, with your bank, and with the 401 directory. All the information about you and your business needs to be consistent on all six of those platforms: the state, the county, the city, IRS, bank account, and 401 national directory. All right. I'm gonna say it one more time. All your business information, address, phone number, emails, contact information, everything needs to be listed and consistently with the state, with the county, with the city, with the IRS, with your bank, and 401 national directory. Okay. These, if you don't, if it's not, this could be a reason for denial of a line of credit or a loan. You also need to have your SIC code or your next code. That's the little code that classifies your business as whatever you are. If you're a plumber, or if you're a contractor, or if you're a truck driver, or if you're, I'm a business consultant. So mine is, I have my SIC code and my NACS code for business. The SIC code is the old version. The NACS is the newer, improved version. And there's I think the SIC code had like four numbers. Max code like five to six numbers now. So and they changed it to expand it and include a lot more industry. But it's a classification for you and for your business. Okay. And the banks are going to be looking at that because they have some um, of these codes are prohibited. The type of business is prohibited. So and this is a nationwide thing. I think it's even in Canada and the UK. They're using this system now as well. But uh, state business filing listing, county licenses, permits, city licenses, IRS filing, bank 401, all those things I was telling you about, you need to have all those things consistent all over the place. Okay, so let's just recap real quick. You got your business entity, you got your business location, you got your business phone number, you got your 401 listing, you got your website, and you got a professional email, you got your EIN number, your business social security number, and any licenses that you may need. You got a business bank account, and you got your agency listings with all four of those or six of those rather that is consistent and accurate on all, exactly the same on everything. Okay. The next step is a business plan. Why do you need a business plan? Most of us never put together a business plan. But for a lot of SBA loans, for SBA loans and bank term loans, they're going to want to see your business plan. If you don't know how to put a business plan, there are resources that you can, people that will help you with that. Inc. Authority, Biz Plan Easy, Live Plan, Go Business Plans. These are just to name a few companies that help you put together a business plan so you can apply for an SBA loan. Okay, so or a business term loan. And why they want it? What do they want to see in a business plan? They want to see your projections of how you plan to make money, what your competition is doing, and why the customers will use you over the competition. So this is an in-depth insight into your business, into your thinking of how you're going to get your business from step one to step two by increasing your clientele. Why are clients coming to you? How are you going to make money? How are you going to pay this money back? They want to know those things. That's what the purpose of the business plan for specific type of loans from the SBA as well as business term loans from banks. Okay. Any assets available? Is your business use any assets like real estate or something like that? Now, if you don't have that, that doesn't mean you're going to be disqualified for some type of loan. Most loans are not going to really look at the aspects; they're just look at the cash flow of your business. But if there is a large dollar amount loan, then they're going to be looking at business assets as collateral. So they're not just going to give you several $100,000 with a promise, to pay it back. They want to make sure that they're going to get their money back in a timely manner. Okay. All right. Personal credit, your personal credit is going to be a factor and all funding. Okay, you cannot banks have not stopped using personal credit to underwrite. I've said it 100 times. You can have a great business with great cash flow and bad personal credit, and you're going to get denied because of your personal credit. Business credit, good business credit, and good personal credit, and good business finances are all things that increase your chances of getting funding and give you more funding options and more lines of credit as well. Okay, but you need to have your personal credit in order. I mean, they want to see 660, 680, 700 credit scores before they finance you. Okay, um, it's critical that you have um, get your business your personal credit in order as a business owner. Because if you don't, you're going to be limiting yourself to the lines of credit you can get, as well as the funding that you can potentially get. All right, bank rating. Okay, the bank rating. What is a bank rating? A bank rating is a score that banks use to assess the risk of you defaulting on a loan. Okay, and they have a specific guideline. Um, if you're a low three, or mid three, or high three, that means your business's account balance is less than $1,000 on average. If you're a low four, mid four, or high four, then you're keeping 1,000 or up to $10,000 in your account at all times. Okay. The average daily balance is what we're looking for, the average daily balance. And they're going to look at that over the course of 3 months based on your bank statements. Okay. If your bank rating is a low five, mid five, or high five, um, then you are $10,000 or more, up to $100,000. So that is your average daily balance. Then you should have a low five bank rating score. Okay, what are the places they look for to check bank rating score? They check the sbfe.org. They check bank rating scores. Plaid.com provides bank rating scores, and mx.com provides bank rating scores. Okay, so you definitely want to know. If you don't know, the bank is going to find out, and they're not going to tell you, and then it's going to deny you because they see your bank rating score as low, in a low three or a low four area. If you're in a five, you're good. Okay. The next item on the list is a CD business loan. Now, there are a number of different banks that you can get a business CD from, a secured CD. When you go to the bank and you apply for those types of CDs, they're going to ask, basically, you say, here, I want a $5,000 secure CD. So you give them $5,000, they put it in a CD, and then they extend you a line of credit for that same amount of money, that $5,000. Then it reports as a UCC filing, as business line of credit on your business credit reports, which makes you look, now, like I said before, with the assets. This is not necessarily a disqualifier if you do not have one. It just gives you more options if you do have one. Okay. Now, which banks can you go to offer these CDs, secure banks and CDs? There's a whole list of them. I have a whole list, like Bank of America, PNC, Wells Fargo, um, Fifth Third, KeyBank, BB&T. This is the name of a few of these. Wood Forest Bank. And some of the credit unions are, Metro Credit Union, Go Amplified Credit Union, um, Hudson Valley Credit Union, Michigan State. There's a list of credit unions that I have that you um, can go to and get secure CDs in your business name, secure business CDs. Remember, you want to talk to a business banker, a commercial banker when you're talking about these things. Open an account, getting a secure business CD, and making sure it's done correctly. So when banks do run your business credit or look at your business credit, they see, oh, he's got somebody else extending him a line of credit, so I can feel more comfortable extending him a line of credit as well, or her. Sorry about that. But these are the key. There's like 16 of these steps that are key to your foundation, your lender compliance items that will help you propel you building business credit, accessing funding and lines of credit. Okay. Um, I was just wondering if there's anybody that has any questions regarding any of that. Um, and listen, if you want to, you can go to um, businessfundingnow.com, click on the free scan, and in less than 3 minutes, you're going to get the results of that scan. Um, and it's going to help you navigate how to fix the missing pieces of your foundation of your business and from the lender compliance point of view. And you want to check those boxes off before you start applying. Okay, this is like when people come to me for business credit, these are the steps that I have them go through and check off as many of those boxes as possible before we even apply for any trade lines. Okay, that is critical, is critical, is critical, right? The worst thing you can do is apply blindly to a bank or a company for a line of credit without knowing what their criteria is for approval. Okay. I know what the banks are looking for. So that's why we do more funding and we do lines of credit and business and build business credit for a number of people. Um, but it's essential. It's essential to have your foundation or lender compliance items completed before you go apply for business credit or funding. Okay. If we don't have any questions, and another thing, if you want to build business credit, you can get the first steps for free. Once you do the scan, you have access to the first steps to get all that stuff for free by using our software. And that way, you don't have to pay any money to us, but you can get all your lender compliance items, those boxes checked off for free. And if you want to move on, then you have to pay us, for the DIY version of the software or the VIP version of the software. Well, now we're starting adding trade lines, making sure we've got your business credit profiles set up with Experian Business, Equifax Business, D&B, and Credit Safe. Want to make sure you have business credit both profiles with all those. So when you do start applying for trade lines, lines of credit, and funding, that you have your chances of getting approval are a lot more increase. So, okay. All right. Well, if I don't have any questions, I'm going to wrap this up. But listen, I want to thank you guys for watching. Share, comment, give us a call, schedule an appointment. We're happy to help business owners build business credit as well as accessing the funding that they need done the right way from a lender compliance point of view. My name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the funding coach. Peace.